Well, Rams fans, good morning and happy 8-2 record to you as well. I am Sheriff Joe Bags. This is Tuna and the Sheriff. I don't know where Tuna is. Probably sleeping. He was at the game yesterday, and I didn't get a hold of him this morning, which is unfortunate because my brother is very much having a difficult time this morning. So I was really hoping to have somebody bounce stuff off of, but we're doing just fine. Rams getting to 8-2, big fat dub over the Seattle Seahawks just yesterday. That was absolutely incredible. Great game. Obviously, we want the offense to be able to push it a little bit further, especially second half. I really did think that the Rams second half, or adjustments at halftime would be much better than that. But it do be happening like that. Let me get this thing shared out real quick. Check out how live I am. Yeah. All right. So I don't know if Tuna's gonna pop in here or not. Yeah, he is not responding, but okay, man. Okay. Yeah, they don't sleep, I guess. I actually don't know if is that true? I don't know much about tuna. Not totally sure. Just keeps winning. Yeah, hell yeah. So obviously about this game yesterday that we had. Rams control of the NFC West now, which is absolutely friggin' massive, dude. Absolutely massive. It's exactly what you want at this time of the year. We're obviously going into week 12, and now Rams in control of the NFC West, almost in control of the NFC. Obviously, that game against the Philadelphia Eagles coming back to bite us in the little heels there, but that's okay, obviously, because I think that the reason I'm okay with it happened in week 3. You know what I mean? So like we now can adjust to that. We know that we lost that game, so now we can go on to week 4 and on with it in our heads that we lost that game. We need to make up for that. So obviously we're not doing it right now, but Rams still sitting right now in the 2nd seed. Philadelphia Eagles still sitting in that 1 seed, and obviously, we hope we get another shot at that. Would hate to go to Philadelphia. That's, I think, my only thought process on why I really want the Rams to be ahead of Philadelphia. I don't want to go there. I'm fine with going to Detroit. There's a few teams I'd be fine going to, mainly because of dome action and stuff like that. But obviously, as many games we can get at SoFi, the better. So that's some pretty good stuff there. Yeah, Rams 4 interceptions did not cover the spread. That is absolutely correct. Yeah, so Rams were favored by 3, so we did, according to the books, lost this game by 1. But I mean, yeah, the Rams offense definitely got to do a little bit more there in the second half, just not getting it done. Obviously, you did see the Colby Parkinson touchdown there in the fourth quarter, which was really early in the fourth quarter, just that 6-yard touchdown pass, which is absolutely awesome. Colby Parky, dude, scoring all these tuds. What? That's so sick. All of our tight ends, obviously, they're all a clone. I think it's a conspiracy. They're all actually the same guy, and we don't know that. But obviously, getting him in the end zone, that was good stuff. Devontae Adams, career reception number 1,000, did it in a game where he got 1 reception, 1 yard, 1 touchdown, which feels like that's going to be sometimes his stat line. I mean, obviously, it literally happened yesterday, so it's going to be sometimes a stat line. But yeah, that's he's just not Mr. Yards guy. You know what I mean? Mr. Yards guy. Yeah, and how about that game-saving punt, dude? Ethan Evans, man. Ethan Evans can put it wherever he wants to put it on the field, which is absolutely awesome to watch, man. So, yeah, obviously we know the history of Rams punters being super sick, but Ethan Evans also being the strongest player in the NFL. I mean, you hope that he can pull off stuff like we got to see there, man. The way that thing bounced, just yeah, obviously panical. And then they snapped it from the full-on 1-yard line, and it was like, hey guys, let's be fair. That was too good of a punt to put that at the actual 1-yard line. That was a little more snug than that, if I do say so myself. Let's see here. I think we figured out the Rams 2026 draft. We trade down for a tight end from Oregon and give McVay a first-round tight end. Yeah, man. So that's the crazy thing, too. I believe, if I'm not mistaken here, somebody can correct me if you know, that the Rams are currently sitting at the 8th overall pick from the Atlanta Falcons. They did lose again yesterday, which, Raheem coming in clutch, dude. I'm here for it. Good stuff there. But Rams sitting in the second seed in the NFC and the 8th overall pick in the 2026 draft. Obviously, you love to see that stuff. Ain't too worried about draft picks right now. We can worry about draft picks when we're done playing football games. That's definitely how I feel about draft picks. Like, cool, yeah, let's add to it. If that bad boy ends up in top 5, I'm on the camp already, even in November here. That I'm in the camp already that trade that bad boy, try to package that into another one next year. So we get 2 first round picks back to back years. That's kind of where my brain wants to go with it. But obviously, I don't care about the draft until really like March. I don't care about the draft because you also still got to get through free agency. Who are you bringing back? Who are you not bringing back? Who are you taking from other guys? So to talk draft too soon, I think makes 0 sense. But I'm just a silly guy in this big world, you know. So obviously, Kyron Williams getting his court mandated touchdown in the first quarter. Love to see that. He has to score a touchdown every week. Those are the rules. I don't make them. And then from there, obviously, we had the Devontae touchdown and the Colby Parkinson touchdown. So Harrison Mevis, which we need a better nickname for. I think we do. I did see a comment on one of my videos that said the thicker kicker upper, and it's funny. I do like it, but not enough for like a kicker. What is it? What I don't understand it. I guess is like if he was cleaning up our messes, then maybe. But I don't know. We're just you know. Mevis and Butt in Punthead is super good. I don't I'm definitely not against that. Big Meave, I kind of like, dude. Yes, I'm glad that there's other nicknames out here because the thicker kicker is kind of that's just weird. I think I don't know, man. Maybe I'm overthinking it, man. Because obviously, I don't know. There's a couple nicknames that I don't like. Landman, I think is dumb. I think it's like, oh, you just mispronounce his name, now it's a superhero. I guess. And then yeah, thicker kicker is like, man. That's the sound I make when I hear that. Weird. Raphael, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Says 2025 26 Super Bowl. Yeah, we'll see, dude. Obviously, we're feeling good about it. Like, I think that overall, the only team in front of the Rams right now, as far as the NFC race goes, is the Philadelphia Eagles. Rams were beaten up on the Philadelphia Eagles. Let them come back on us. But I feel like we all kind of we can agree, right, that the Rams can beat the Philadelphia Eagles. If the situation arises, we could play a football game with them and come out with more points. I love the fact that we get a game with the Detroit Lions later this year. Obviously, we've lost to the Lions the last 2 times, but by a total of 3 points, 2-point loss and a 1-point loss. So feels like we're right here on Detroit. Obviously, they lost yesterday to Philadelphia. Was one of those where it was like, you gotta come on, Philly. What are we doing out here? And Detroit just wasn't able to get it going. That Philadelphia defense was doing a really good job on Jared Goff, but I've seen that look in Jared Goff's eyes before, man. I've seen that look in his eyes before. And I don't want to say Detroit's dead because I don't think that's true, but Detroit definitely is dead adjacent, dude. They're they're on some life support right now, dude. The way Jared Goff's eyes looked, y'all better. We know it, man. We know it. We know it, man. Also, thank you for this, dude. Appreciate that. I don't know I don't know how many dollar bills have gone into this backdrop, but it's a couple bucks, and I love it, man. It's some good stuff. Replace tuna with Carl. You know you might be right. Where's that guy at? Carl, you want to be on YouTube? We're gonna see if he comes in. We're gonna see. We'll see if he wants to be on YouTube today. Brett, I know that guy. I know you guys. We go way back, dude. We go back like car seats, man. You know an Orca that's a big Rams fan? Dude, bring him in, man. That's we need to replace Tuna here. We need a search party for Tuna. Where's I don't I don't even think he has read receipts on, so I can't even tell if he's seen my message. But he also hasn't responded to me since like Wednesday. So whatevs, man. Whatevs. But Rams, I think, are now 5-0 with Tuna in attendance. So if Tuna needs to have a few adult pops and feel a little silly for a night in celebration, then hey, we let him do it. That's what's gonna happen sometimes. This Tuna's gonna feel a little silly and then be tired guy with a hurt head in the morning. So it's like that, dude. It's like that. I'm feeling fresh, dude. I'm not even going to work today, which is good. I mean, I'm still ending at normal time, just whether or not Tuna decides to show up. But yeah, I got some plans today, so gonna head to Denver after the stream. Where I'll give the Broncos Stadium some love for beating the Chiefs yesterday. I know the vibes out in Colorado were immaculate on that, and I don't know how Southern California feels about how others do, but in Colorado we are glad when that happens. Specific time, yeah, dude, for sure. I can't tell you how many times I've gone into work and just like, no, I'm just a little tired and I'm about to die. But you know what? Some of those days are my best days, dude. I used to be in radio. I tell you, I love this story. I worked in radio for a couple of years, man. It was so much fun. I was out doing a live broadcast, and it was like a big important live broadcast. I had just gotten this endorsement with this company, and it was like a big deal, and like so much pressure was being put on me for this one. Like even the GM the day before was like, hey, I need you to do a good job on this one. And I was like, yeah, dude, I got you, dude. So obviously we got hammered that night, which was such a good idea. And then so I show up to the remote broadcast, and so I'm just like, I'm struggling, dude, straight up. I'm full on struggle. I'm having a hard day. And it was just one of those where it was like, all right, dude, we either crush this or we don't, man. Like, I don't know. That's it, dude. We either crush it or we don't. We're like, I'm here though, and we better do a good job. Like everybody, all eyes, dude, all eyes on you, man. And it was like Bo Burnham, man. And then yeah, absolutely crushed it, dude. That was probably my best remote broadcast I ever did. It was just one of those, man. It's like you got to remove yourself, look at yourself from a third person point of view, and just be like, all right, dude, if you don't feel anything, dude, no emotions, no pain, just words, dude. Say the words into this microphone. It's going to be awesome. I absolutely crushed it that day. I'm still proud of that day, actually. I saved it down. I've got it like for my reel, for like my air check for like other radio stations. It was like, hell yeah, dude, that was incredible. Absolutely nailed it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm one of those though. Yeah. If don't, no matter how many libations you partake in, still just gotta do what you gotta do, man. Still just gotta do what you gotta do. So I am a little bit of anti-tuna today because of that. Because, like I said, you can go party, man, have a good time, but I always just do the stuff still. Half day situation. I love that. Is it Muad'Dib? Is that how you say that? I think that's what Tuna's been saying, by the way. Just got to get home and don't have to teach today. Are you a teacher? That's sick, dude. Teaching is cool. Speaking of teaching, I'm about to teach y'all something, man. Rams got smoked in first downs yesterday, man. So that's actually something that jumped out to me when I was looking over at the stats yesterday for that game. 26 first downs for the Seattle Seahawks, just 12 for the Rams offense, man. Obviously, that second half was not what you want it to be. Matthew Stafford only throwing for 130 yards on the day. Still does lead the NFL, so that's good news there. But just over 50%, 15 of 28 for Matthew Stafford in this game. 2 touchdowns, though, no interceptions. So that's good news. Obviously, he hasn't thrown a pick since like Reagan was in office or whatever, so that's cool. What was let me find the length of Kyron's run, dude. 34 yards from Kyron, man. That beats his previous long on the season by 14. That was absolutely awesome, man. Obviously, he got like another 15 with a dude hanging on him, so that was cool stuff there. Muad'Dib. All right, nailed that. High school econ teacher, dude. Hell yeah. I would have hated you like 15 years ago. Man, that's funny. Had to call in sick though. After the Niners lost, dude, that's tough, man. Yeah, that's the tough thing. When I was in high school, so I was class of 09. So if you are doing some math in your head, Rams years when I was in high school, very fun, very cool, and not terrible and lame at all. So that's good. Yeah, obviously '09, dude, that year, oof, man. But before that, 2-14. Before that, 3-13, and it was like after that 1 in 15 years, like all right, can't get much worse, dude. It's like we're hopefully this is the bottom, dude. Hopefully this is the bottom. And it was, which is good news. And now we're dope again, dude. It's fun, man. Graduated in '09. I'm an '09 kid. I was born in '91. I think that kind of I feel like there's a whole pocket of people in this universe that are Rams fans that were born right in that window of time, dude. We were very impressionable during the greatest show on turf days, and it got into my blood, man. It got into my blood. April '91. I was July of '91. Tuna was July of '91 too. I'm like 6 days older than Tuna, which is crazy. I'm pretty sure it's 6 days. That's pretty cool, actually, though. Pretty cool. Yeah, man. That's that's kind of funny to think about that like so many people right now. Dude, be 10 years old watching Marshall Fox School Dudes, it was like, yo, do I love this? Yeah, yeah, dude, I do a lot. And then like seeing Torrey Holt make some of the craziest catches, watching Isaac Bruce just absolutely rip people apart on routes. And then watching like Leonard Little rush the passer, Aeneas Williams. I remember watching Adam Archuleta get like a 91-yard pick six on Chicago one time. And I was like, that was like one of those moments like, I love this. I love it so much, man. Like, and now I still have that energy, but it's just more exhausted. You know what I mean? Because now I'm older. Now it's just like, I love this. I love this so much. It's like watching Cam Kinchins get another 2 picks, dude. Another 2. Watching that happen, man, that was like, I was like, God dang it, this is awesome, dude. 4 interceptions from the Rams defense and still only winning by 2 points is definitely a little bit, you know what I mean? Like Tom Green and grind or something like that. But that's too specific. No one's gonna get that reference, dude. I gotta relax on some of my references that are that well, or I don't know, dude. It sounds like I'm in good company in my age group. So I don't know, maybe other people do get these references. Also, by the way, I am drinking out of my Cooper Cup mug today. MVP. Yeah. He didn't do great yesterday. Didn't do great, but I got my Cooper Cup mug. I got this from Josh. Energetic. Energetic. What ruined your parlay, dude? The Rams game ruined your parlay? Oh, or the picks did. It's 8 a.m. somewhere. It's actually, I mean, it's kind of 8 a.m. here. I just got text from Tuna. He said he's barely getting up. It's all right, Tuna. Just sit this one out, dude. We got 7 minutes left, man. We're just chilling. Oh, Rams not covering. I got you. I had Rams on money line. I typically do money line picks. I don't really pick on with spreads typically. There's some that I see that are just too crazy though. You see like a 14.5 point spread, you're like, nah, dude, I'm hitting that for sure, dude. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what Tuna's saying to me, so I'm just gonna keep it secret. But let's take a look over here. Leading reception getter of Seattle. I was trying to figure out how to word that. AJ Barner, who had that on your bingo sheets. So Rams against tight ends, historically speaking, have not done killer against tight ends, but this season, absolutely, I think, doing a really good job. JSN, 9 receptions for 105 yards, which sounds like a whole bunch. But I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. That's absolutely killer for JSN this year. He's been on fire, and I think the Rams holding him to 105 is totally reasonable. I was saying it was like, dude, he could go for 160. That's like a real thing that could happen. Like he might. Like that doesn't mean we suck. It's just as long as you win on top of it too. But did 105, which, you know what? I will absolutely all day 1,000% take that. And then Cooper Kupp just 3 catches, 23 yards, along of 9. Obviously, nothing too super crazy there. And then a couple of those picks that were gotten from Sam Darnold. Actually thrown to Cooper Kupp. Oh yeah, that's actually a really good point, Muad'Dib. So yeah, let's bounce over to this, man. Two tags. literally zero. It's 0 sacks on day, 2 games in a row where the Rams have not been able to get home to the quarterback. These are division games. These are teams that kind of know what to do to take you out of it a little bit. But we'll see what the Rams are able to do. A Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay defense or offense, excuse me, that is heading to town this weekend. Sunday night football. So we do got to wait all day for that one. But yeah, it's like, I mean, quite literally, we're talking about it in the comment section here, is like 0 sacks for sure, but he was getting rid of the ball quick, probably too quick in some of those situations, which is where you get those 4 interceptions. So pressure was certainly still a thing. It still existed. It still was able to impact the game. Just weren't able to get him onto the ground. I was trying to see if this page does not have hits on it. Let's go to a different one here. Because I would like to see the quarterback hits that the Rams had in this game. Let's see here. I hate that there's like 14 different websites to look at box scores on, and they all give you slightly different information. And the information I'm going to want, I don't know which one I'm going to need. You know what I mean? I didn't know I wanted to see quarterback hits and pressures. I had no idea. Let's see here. So we got QB hits. So Kinchins had one, Byron Young had one, and Jared Verse had one for hits. And then TFLs, not a single TFL. They gained yardage on it, or no yardage on every single play. That's absolutely crazy, actually, man. The way this game, I can't wait till I can do my rewatch, man. I'm not going to be able to do it normal schedule. Normally, I would do that probably at night. But I'll be honest, tonight I'm going to the Nuggets Bulls game. It's going to be sick, dude. My first NBA game. I've never been to an NBA game, so this is going to be cool. I want to check this out. Nuggets Bulls coming to town. As, again, the same age range that we are all apparently in. I'm not a Bulls fan by any means, but, like, Bulls were it, dude, when I was a kid. It was like, oh, Bulls are killing it. It was like, that was just like a thing that happened. Like, you didn't forget about the Bulls, man. Like, that's just one of those things. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I'll be at that tonight. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to check out this game. But let's see. Only 22 rush attempts for the Rams. That's kind of surprising to me. I would want to see a little bit more. 28 pass attempts, though. So we really just didn't get a whole ton of offensive action. Only 22 minutes of possession time for the Rams. This is actually kind of jumping out to the more I look, the more I'm like, oh gosh, like 2 of 11 on third down, 2 of 11, dude. So that's, I don't know why I went Nick Kroll for 2 of 11. I don't know what the heck is. I told you, dude, my brain is mashed potatoes today. I needed tuna today. He is not doing well. I think this happened on my live stream yesterday too, ahead of the game. That my brain was just squirreling all over the place, dude. Anyway, but yeah, some of these offensive numbers are really jumping out to me. This is really what I'll call a learnable, a game to learn some lessons on as far as the Rams offense goes. Because yeah, just not a lot of action going. The biggest positive that I'm finding from the Rams offense is that Kyren Williams was able to find some extra space this day, and that Matthew Stafford didn't throw any interceptions. Obviously, it's cool to see Devontae get his 1,000th career reception and his 10th touchdown of the season as a member of the Rams. But he only had 1 yard, though. So it's cool to see Kyren get out there a little bit more. 12 carries for Kyren when he's got 91 yards is just not enough. 7.5 yards a carry there. Yeah, we just got to hammer that run game a little bit more. It's one of those classic games where I think that Sean McVay was kind of, excuse me, Sean McVay was abandoning the run game probably quicker than he needed to. But again, 22 minutes of time of possession. I mean, at what point were you able to find a rhythm? You really weren't. 2 of 11 on third down. So yeah, I think overall the Seahawks defense, I do think that they did a good job. I mean, give credit where it is necessary, I suppose. Like, obviously we want to see the Rams do a better job than that, but the Seahawks, we knew coming into this game that they were a really good team, a really tough fight for this team. For sure, the best corners that we had seen all season, and a really strong front as well. Rams were able to find some run game or run room, but just weren't able to really solidify it. So obviously, we got to 8-2, dude. That's the biggest thing. The biggest stat that matters is the score. So Rams were able to pull out the win, 21-19. We do get this team again. That will be on Thursday Night Football in Week 16 in Seattle. They'll be in their rivalries uniforms for that. Um, so we'll get another look at that. I didn't see if Cooper Kupp actually gave his jersey to Puka, by the way. Um, I don't know if Matthew Stafford's if he's getting hit right now by Puka Nacua. Who knows, man? So, but I'm sure that there will be another trade up in Seattle for that one. We still get some division games in here. We have not played Arizona yet, so we'll get division games. Our first one against them comes after the Tampa Bay game, and then we'll get another one with them later this year. We still get the Falcons this year, which is our own way to not only give ourselves a win and try to put ourselves in better position heading into the playoffs, but also help out our pick. So it could be a twofer there, which is awesome. Then we still get that game. We get Carolina later this year as well. Detroit coming to town is going to be a big one. That one's early portion of December. So we still get some good football games and still plenty of tests to come. I don't think the Rams go undefeated. I'll say that. I'm not sure where that loss necessarily comes from, but we'll see this team kind of go up and down a little bit, I think. But really, the trajectory, which is nice, is in the positive direction. We're headed in the right way. So that's obviously really good to see. I kind of hammered that early season as much as I could, even especially after. Like, we didn't really beat up on Tennessee. We lost to Philadelphia. We didn't really do a good job against Baltimore, a team that we really probably should have just absolutely smoked. So, I mean, there's obviously a lot of different things that are going into it, but I mean, I kind of echo some of the things I said earlier. Is like, this team is now fitting into really who they're going to be, and I think that we shouldn't take this game against the Seattle Seahawks and like, oh man, our offense looked rough in this game, or we're falling apart kind of thing. Should not look at it that way. That was a really good football team coming in. We're gonna have another really good fight with them. So as we kind of creep into what I'm really considering the final stretch of the season, Rams are in an absolutely killer position right now, but still can it could crumble. You know what I mean? So still plenty of pushing to be done. We have a hell of a game this upcoming weekend against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Me and Tuna will be talking about that Wednesday as well as Friday. Right here, we'll be live 7 a.m. LA time. Catch us there. Of course, Ram Showcase will be recorded Wednesday night as usual. We'll get into that one, man. My sister is a big-time Bucks fan, so this is going to be a really cool one, a really cool week. I know a bunch of really cool Bucks fans, actually, so this will be a fun week, man. Hopefully we get as fun of a lead-up as we did against the Seahawks. I got to meet some really cool Seahawks fans over this week, I would say, so it's pretty fun. Well, I don't have to work today, so will go through a few comments here. It said, does Sam Donner have carophobia, fear of horns? I didn't know that was what that's called, but that's so dope, and I'm a big fan of that. The most exciting game of the season. I don't know, dude. My chest started hurting. I don't know about all that, but yeah, the fear of ghosts, man. Fear of ghosts. Sam Darnold, man. He's Rams are his kryptonite, dude. I absolutely love it, though. Sean has those games where offensive play calling is questionable. It is rare, though. He does have these. That does happen. I think that sometimes he outcoaches himself. I think sometimes he thinks too much, and you know, Hawks white is white on blue is boring. Hawks rivalry uniforms are super boring, but yeah, obviously the rules of the rivalries. I'm sure you know this already, but you can only wear them at your own home stadium. You can't wear them on the road, and it has to be against a division team. So we'll only wear them 2 more times. They did look sick, but I'm glad we only wear them 2 more times. It was cool. I like no complaints about the rivalries uniforms, but I prefer our normal stuff personally. Assume both teams would be. Oh yeah, that's the rule. Is only at home. You can only wear it in your own home stadium against a division opponent. So Seattle wouldn't have been allowed to wear those because they don't play at SoFi. Not well, at least. Boom, boom. Burn. Screw you. Let's see here. Hopefully we scared Goof. JG hasn't beat the Rams in SoFi yet, I believe. I think he did, actually. Sorry, just trying to think there. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I'm trying to think right now. Seahawks defense is very, very good. What the buck? Hey, my brother's a Bucks fan. Hey, that's cool. We got sibling rivalries, matching sibling rivalries. Hell yeah, dude. My Bucks fan sister is also expecting, so we're rather excited. I'm gonna be another uncle. Yeah, being an uncle is the coolest thing I've ever done. So fired up about it. My youngest, I've got 5 nephews and a niece, and the youngest of all those is my niece, which is 11 now. So very pumped to be able to have somebody else I can mess with. So another young child mine to traumatize. Yeah, fired up about it. Yeah. Oh, I love this comment actually. Yeah, at the end of the day, Sam Darnold's still just a USC quarterback, man. I don't make the rules. Funkle, mostly a drunkle, dude. We're right in there, man. I absolutely love it. Bronco fan here, lived in Seattle my entire life. One for you guys yesterday, man. I love when these loudmouth 12 fans get their mouths shut. Yo! Love that, dude. Killer Stadium. I do want to go check out a Rams game there up in Seattle. Venue is absolutely pinnacle, dude. So never been. I would like to check it out though for sure. All right. So that all being said, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce on out of here, man. Like I said, I'm going to Denver today. Good to go check out the Nuggets and the Bulls. I claim Nuggets. All right. I'm born and raised in Colorado, man. So I claim Nuggets, but also they don't claim me, dude. I live in Colorado Springs, not Denver. They're the Denver Nuggets, dude. I don't live in Denver, man. Just like the Denver Broncos. I'm a Bronco fan. I don't live in Denver. I live in Colorado Springs. Colorado Avalanche. Yo, I do live in Colorado. Hell yeah, dude. Go Avs. Colorado Rockies. Yo, I live in Colorado. Let's go Rockies, man. Let's kind of I don't know. I think my subconscious childhood brain did that because my brain has a hard time when the teams call themselves Denver. It's like, well, I don't live in Denver, so whatever. It's only like an hour north of me, but like I don't live in Denver. So I do live in Colorado, though. With all that being said, man, Rams getting up to an 8-2 record. 80% of games we won, dude. I'm absolutely feeling good about it. Absolutely loving it. It's been a good time. We get another really good game this weekend, though, boys, as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield coming to town. The legend of Baker Mayfield arriving back to a venue that he played on and did some really, really freaking cool things on a Thursday night game against the Raiders. So good stuff there, man. Thank you guys for hanging out. Yeah, that's I guess Tuna's gonna heal up and he's gonna be back on Wednesday morning. After these antibiotic control, I'm gonna create rumors, Tuna. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah. With that being said, I guess I'm gonna try to list off my favorite plays as I fade off here from yesterday. So I'm gonna the Kyrie long run. That was absolutely awesome. 34-yard run, 14 yards longer than any run he's had. Cam Kinchins, who is just a Seahawk killer. He just gets 2 interceptions against the Seahawks every game. That's absolutely awesome. Let me go with Devontae's touchdown. Let me go with Colby Park